Welcome to a new video. Today is Tuesday, 30th of January 2018. It's 2151 hours Central European Time. By new reckoning, that would be 2nd of Deuteros in the first year of the first period of the 8th age of mankind. I want to show you what's on the news. Now, once more, this is something so completely and utterly bizarre that I have absolutely no way of verifying this, and I cannot rule out that this is just ridicule and not a real news item. I want to take you to actually just to the ORF's news website. It's all kinds of news, and if you scroll all the way down, I'll just close this ad because it's animated and it might fuck up with the frame rate of the video. All the way down here you have in German König Philippe Reich Tochter Leonor Ritterorden. Now, if you click on this, I'm not going to read this to you, it doesn't really matter. I want to explain to you what you see here. Okay, now mind you, again, this may be complete and utter ridicule and nothing like that might have actually happened, but it's the oddity of many oddities that I find in the news. Now, on the assumption that this actually happened, what you have here is not just the case of Frau Goebbels poisoning her children, but what you have here is something magnitudes more than that. This fella, by doing that, says that this person is worth more than I'm not sure exactly how many people there are roughly in the newly defined Spain. I don't even know by heart how many it was in the old Spain, but certainly a two-digit number, millions. We're probably talking like 40, 50, 60 millions, thereabouts people. Not just does this person say that this person is more valuable as a shield against these horrible news one hears about there being some person who wants to liberate mankind and things like that. Okay, not just does this guy here say that this girl here is worth more and more effective and more symbolic also as a shield against liberation of mankind from inhuman technologies and complete and utter mind manipulation and mind fuckage, but he actually says that this girl is more symbolic and worth more than the several hundred millions of people in all of Europe, and moreover, billions of people in the world. I want you to understand this. If this actually happened and is not a fake news story, that is what you see here. At the same time, I want to explain to you that over these last couple of weeks, partially by the Abwehramt and their Fix Mundi background, but also by some other people, a particular concept was retouched. Now, in Viennese slang, there exists a word, an adjective for the most part, is used as an adjective, namely renitent. The noun to it would be renitens. And apparently, what a typical Viennese means by that is a big, great mystery to all of the Fix Mundi out there. They know that I find renitens revolting, but the problem they have is they don't quite know what exactly it actually is and how exactly to work it in order to deliberately revolt me, so to speak. They mistake it for resilience, which it is not. They mistake it for mere stubbornness, which it is not. Renitence is something very peculiar. This here smells, and you'll have to trust me on this, based on the weeks and weeks now of attacks and torture that I've been getting and ridicule shoved my way into the fields here emitted by the proxy tech. You'll have to trust me, this smells like just one more little attempt down there trying to fathom what exactly renitence actually is. Because, I guess, they consider it a good thing. Because naturally, everything that the prime protector of mankind considers a bad thing must be a good thing in the eyes of Fix Mundi. So basically, what you have here is not just this fella and his bunch of Fex Mundi interest groups trying themselves at what they delude and guess to be remittance. No, this is actually a classic example of Goebbels poisoning her children, and moreover, this is a classic example of just how these here types of people consider themselves to stand over mere mortal people, who of course do not live forever and who are not reborn, and you know, these kind of things, and do not descend from Jesus or Jesusrella, as we now know, on Mars or Venus or wherever the hell else. I want you to understand what this here means on the assumption that this is actually something that really happened and not just some fake news that the Fex Mundi idiots shoved my way. This is what I find here on this URL on the news at orf.at website. I just wanted to show this to you. There's tons of other crap lately. Some, you know, with some of these things, they really seem to be running out of ideas. Let's see, I'm not sure if that was today or if it was something that was in the news yesterday. I think it actually was in the news yesterday. Well, anyhow, this is just what I wanted to demonstrate to you and explain to you what it is you see here. So you've been told.